I see dead people. No, I don't. I haven't seen one target yet. I suck at this. Wait, there was a target. Go back up. Target, let's go shopping. Oh, okay, or let's get hit and practically die. What is happening? I am not... No! I have no idea what's happening. Except for freaking butt is in everyone's face. I can't see anything. Go! This is why you don't want to steer on this game. Because if you're like me, you suck at it all the time. Okay. Yeah. We haven't gotten one target because I am a terrible submarine steering person. It's all because I didn't have a yellow submarine. That's why. That's why it was terrible. Oh good, I have the most coins, but I don't have any stars still. What turn are we at? Oh, I thought we were at the last 5, but apparently we have one more. Oh gosh, what's gonna happen now? Wait, where's the star? I haven't been paying attention. Star, where are you? You're nowhere to be found, apparently. I know, you're up here. Oh yeah, Peach sucked and couldn't afford to pass you. She's a freaking princess and she doesn't have any money. That's pretty sad. Oh, but we're gonna get an item. Does anyone have a plunger chest? They better not steal this from me. What do I get? Ooh, I want the lamp. Yes, I get the genie lamp. Totally. Okay, where's my genie lamp? Oh, it's right in front of me. Punch! Ultimate punch, or falcon punch, whichever you want. I don't care. Yeah! We're a wizard, so we get to become Aladdin. That doesn't make any sense at all, but it totally should, because magic lamps are magical. What? We just watched this, and it was 10 times more awesome when I did it. Oh, look at you. You got the sucky items. That's the thing, you either get the not-so-good items or the really good items when you get a game like this. And every single item game, depending on what land you're in or what board, every single one is different. And Horrorlands, I would say, is probably the easiest, because all you have to do is, you know, watch the thing and go pick your item. Whereas other item games are more challenging, so... that's just, you know, something weird about this board, though. I don't want to be on Peach's team. Speed hockey. Okay, usually I'm okay at this. It's the computer player that screws us over. That's right. No, Peach. Good. We got a goal. Red shell. It doesn't make any sense. It should be a green shell because the red shell is supposed to just naturally, like, hit someone. Peach, don't screw this up for me. Way to screw it up. You should have blocked that, idiot. I wish I still had an air hockey table. We had an air hockey table at my house for like a little while I was a little kid. I was in like the Rocko's Modern Life days though. Those were the good days. Those were the good shows too. Rocko's Modern Life and Doug and Ren and Stimpy and everything else that was just fierce. The old Rugrats before Tommy had his freaking little brother that no one liked. Hey, I did see the Rugrats in Paris movie in theaters. That's something I was talking about earlier today. Is that the different kinds of humor and like cartoons that are geared for like, I guess it's more geared for adults or teenagers or whatever you want to call it, both. I've probably been watching The Simpsons since I was like 4 years old because my dad always watched it and like I thought the show was hilarious. And I was just talking about the differences in shows like South Park and Family Guy and The Simpsons, like, because they're all kind of geared for a similar audience. What? You know what that's geared for? a freaking hoe on a stick. Freaking... Alright, I'm totally pissed off now. I was totally on a good... I was on a roll with a good conversation, and she screwed me over because she's freaking bitch. Or... No. You suck. Okay, well... Okay, well now that I've completely suffered, I'm gonna get back to the point I was trying to make. Anyway, between shows like, South Park, Family Guy, and The Simpsons. I've been watching The Simpsons since I was like 4 years old, and I was a kid, and it was still funny to me. It's one of those shows where you don't necessarily have to get like all the jokes to like it, you know? Even when you're a kid, you can watch it and still think it's funny and like, whatever. It's more of like a family genre, I feel like, of people, like a group of people, all ages. But anyway, I was just saying how, you know, The Simpsons can be like that, where it's like everyone. It can be kids, and then of course there are like the adult jokes or things going on in the world that are happening that are funny. But everybody can laugh at it. Like you don't have to be an adult to get all the jokes. Where, you know, and then there's like with Family Guy, I feel like you have to know like a lot of celebrity gossip and like a lot of random political crap going on, or things that happened in the past. Like you have to know a lot of shows and like rumors of the past to get a lot of those jokes. And if you don't know them, you're just kind of lost. Like you don't even... You're not even sure what's happening, you know? Which, I mean, I know it does have its own humor at times, like just funny stuff with the characters. Like, my favorite character in that show is Quagmire. I think he's hilarious. But, you know, he really doesn't have anything to do with any kind of a reference. I think that's why he can be so funny, is because if you're not totally up with, like, this random stuff going on, you can get it. Or... It's not so much stuff happening now as stuff that's happened a long time ago that, like, if you weren't even interested in whatever they're joking about, you don't get the joke. And, I mean, what I just said isn't a very good example because, I mean, I don't really have an example of that, but if you watch the show, you get it. Like, you can just tell. So I think that's, like, an older audience that knows more of random crap that's happened. And then with South Park, oh god, I loved that show when I was like, I don't know, how old was I? I was probably 10. My older sisters watched it all the time, and then I just started watching it and then never stopped. But anyway, I started watching that show, and sure, I didn't get all of like the adult jokes then, which, I mean, I knew a lot of adult stuff back then just from having older sisters and from them talking about it, and they never hid anything from me or acted like I was, you know, in that way. They never acted like, oh, she doesn't know what you're talking about. Like, instead they would be like, oh, we need to tell you about this now because we learned about it yesterday. So yeah, I knew quite a bit when I was like 9 years old, but anyway, so I started watching that show when I was probably like 10. I don't remember what season it was in, but I do remember every Wednesday night I'd come home from dance and 10 o'clock, South Park. So anyway, but the fact is, you know, I could enjoy that show as a kid. Like, it has a lot of celebrity references, obviously. It has a lot of references to like gossip and stupid stuff that's happened, and like, I've been watching the newest season, and you know, like in the new season there's a lot of references to older episodes in the show because it's been airing for so long now, but anyway, so I'm saying, you know, like you can, that's geared more for a bigger audience than just a certain group of people who like know about random weird crap. Like, it's more of today, like general gossip everybody knows going on, so it's like really funny and they make a joke of it, and just, I mean, that's how I feel about it. It's geared towards like a bigger audience. And I remember watching it as a kid, and yeah, like I said, I didn't understand every single bit of it, but I still found it funny just because not everything is a reference in it anyway. Whereas Family Guy, it kind of is. So, yeah, that's another thing about South Park. They have the same writers they've always had, so it's still good. Whereas Simpsons, like, they don't have the same writers anymore, so it sucks. Which it's been going on for so long, and having new writers, that's kind of a given. Oh crap, I lost. And then Family Guy's kind of just done its thing. It kind of needs to end. That's just how I feel about it, but I'm sure you get what I'm saying. That or you totally disagree with me.